It's time to reveal my glory. He says, speak on the glory of God. Speak on the glory of God. And I've been seeing signs that God has communicated these words to us. Everywhere I turn is glory. Everywhere I look is glory. And I begin to understand that this is what God is doing now. He's saying in the end and in the last days, God will pour out his spirit, his glory upon all flesh like never before. We have celebrated the days of our fathers, but there is another days, the days that are yet to come. The days that are yet to come, when there will be mighty moves of the Spirit, mighty moves of God, where blind eyes will see, where lame will begin to walk, where many will come into the saving knowledge of Christ. And the Lord said, I should discuss the glory of God. John chapter 11 verse 40. John 11 verse 40. Can we kindly open? It's the school of the Spirit. John 11 verse 40 said, and Jesus said unto her, we all there, and Jesus said unto her, said I not unto thee, that if thou wouldest believe, thou shouldest see the glory of God? Meaning that if you believe, didn't I not speak to you? It was the story of Lazarus. When Lazarus was sick, and the Lord heard of it, Jesus heard of it. He was far in another country. He heard of it. Then his disciples said, let's go so that you can heal him. He said, no, let's delay. He said, and he tarried yet other days. And when he said, awake, let's go to Lazarus. And when he spoke to them, he said, Lazarus is asleep. He said, what do you mean he's asleep? If someone is sleeping, that means he will wake up. He said no. And said he spoke to them plainly, Lazarus is dead. I'm trying to explain the storyline. Lazarus is dead. So when he came, the first person that met him was Mary. And praise, he said, Lord, if you have been here, our brother wouldn't have died. If you had been here. He said, you should, don't worry, I am here. He said, he will rise again. He said, yes, I understand he will rise again in the resurrection morning. Jesus said, you are barren of understanding. If you know who is speaking to you, you will not say he will rise in the resurrection morning, because apparently it means that Martha had understanding of the coming of Jesus. He had understanding of the next of the resurrection day. That means she was properly taught, but she has a little understanding of the entire scope of who Jesus was. So Jesus said no, it's not only the resurrection morning that anyone can rise. He said, the person that is speaking to you, I am the resurrection and the life. That if any man believes in me, he shall not die, but he shall live. He said, do not worry, just believe and you will see the glory of God. And on this stand, we are going to communicate, what is this glory? What does this glory mean? We've heard people see, and we even hear many people answer the word glory, the name glory. In Igbo language is ebube. In English is glory. Someone can help me with the Yoruba version of glory. Ogo, Ogo. In Yoruba is Ogo. We administer these names, but have we truly understand what the glory of God or what the concept of glory means? The glory of God. And I'm going to define this term glory so we'll have understanding before we dive into the deeper things. The meaning of the word glory in dictionary renditions, we see the meaning of the glory praise, we see honor, we see distinction. The meaning, dictionary meaning now, praise, honor and distinction is also regarded as renown. Something, when something is renowned, that means something is unique, something is peculiar, renowned. Then we also have the word, he said, is a state of great gratification, of exaltation or exaltation. Meaning that when somebody exalted, probably got a post in the government, or he becomes, or he's not answering his excellency. Like when our president Tinubu won the election, he started answering what? His excellency. So he has been translated to what? To a level of glory and honor. So that in a sense is a displetion or a definition of glory. Are we together? It's also called the height of prosperity or achievement. It's also called beauty and splendor. So when somebody is so beautiful that a lady is very facially beautiful, say, this lady is glorious, or this lady is beautiful. So in terms of expression, you can regard glory as beauty. Are we together? Please stay with me this evening. So I'm going to categorize different renditions and definitions of this word glory. We all know in the days when Jesus walked on the earth, Jesus spoke Hebrew and Jesus also spoke Greek. So it's the words that was renowned, that was important in those days. So the Hebrew word of the word glory is called kabod. 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 So kabod actually means weight. Weight. It represents when something is dense, the density of something is like a pressure of something. And in the times of old, if you remember when Moses, the tabernacle of Moses, are we together? When the cloud of glory will descend, when the cloud of glory will come, he said the glory of God will come and they will feel the weight. They will feel the weight of God's glory. The weight of God's glory, that sometimes Moses, when that weight comes, he cannot enter into the sanctuary because of the density of that glory. It's weighty. Sometimes when the glory comes, it can slay a person, it can put the person under sleep. We've experienced some level of glory during our meetings, then people could not stand up. It was too tense. There's also what they call, it's also regarded as the Shekinah glory of God. That glory is what comes down, that people can tangibly feel it. People can tangibly experience it. You don't need to tell your neighbor that God is here. You don't need to experience, because it's tangible. It's a weight of his glory and splendor. It's a weight of his affluence, of his beauty. So the kabod, root meaning means weight. The weight of God. Density, degree, that's the synonym meaning. Density, degree, distinction, and importance is also regarded as respect. So when you accord respect to something, it means that you give glory to that thing. Are we together? I'm just building my thesis this evening so that we can climb. So then, biblical rendition of the word kabod, it means worth and value. Worth and value. We also accord value to money, right? Meaning that money has a level or a dimension of glory to it. That someone found a gold, a ruby or a diamond. Let me use one of the precious stones. Diamond, I think, is one of the best or one of the most important precious stones. So if someone gives you a diamond, what can you say about the diamond? Oh, it's sparkling, it's glorious, it's beautiful. So in that diamond, what can you accord to the diamond? Is worth. Are we together? There is worth to that diamond. So you can take it and go to a jewelry store and say, please, how much can you, I want to sell this diamond. And they look at it. They look at the degree at which it's lustrous. Because they will have to check for the authenticity of the diamond. Some people can bring fake diamond, plastic diamond that is shining, and say this. So somebody was deceived. They gave you fake diamond, and he took it to the jewelry store, and they said, and the person paid for it. He took it to the jewelry store, and they checked it with there's what they used to check gold and artifacts. When they checked it, they discovered that this thing has no value. It doesn't carry weight, because once you put it in that instrument, it begins to rate it. So the light will begin to go up like a battery. So when it reached to the highest, that means this one is of high value. Are we together? So when they took it, they checked it. They now asked him, where did you buy this? So where did you get it? So he was thinking, where did you get it? I got it from Dubai. They will name the places they bought it. Say, the person that sold this diamond to you is a fake one. And the person can swear that this is not fake, it's real, because the person that sold it to me assured me, in fact, he spoke English, he dialogued like a proper businessman, and you don't know you are just being scammed. Praise God. So why did he buy it? Because he accorded a worth to it. There is a worth and there is a value to that thing. Are we together? So glory. So kabod means respect, worth, value. And it also talks about the results of praise. Results in praise, rather. Results in praise. When something results in you praising or accordingly praise, meaning that that entity is glorious. It also means majesty. It also means reverence. It also means majesty. It also means reverence.